Yes, yes, yes.
Oh man, we're
Right.
finally here. We finally live.
Live, live, live. The Sticks and Kicks podcast.
Yeah,
Here we are.
yeah, man. Sticks and Kicks podcast. What is
Interesting
good?
times.
What is good? So, yo, man. Think we should just introduce ourselves right now.
Yep, yep, yep.
My name is Starcasm. I'm going by my
Infamous.
Xbox Live gamer tag.
Likewise, Lord Negatron. Just call me Negatron, Neg, whatever the case may be. Also, my Xbox Live gamer tag. Just want to plug in real quick. As you can see, the Sticks and Kicks podcast, Xbox Live. You can deduce that we are Xbox centric, but not Xbox fanboys. People will say whatever anyway because they might hear what they don't want to hear.
Right, right,
That's the
right.
whole point of this podcast because we're not here to be trolls, ruffle feathers. We're gonna talk it like it is, and
Nah,
hopefully we just
nah,
we
nah.
just we just get the ear of people that
We hit troll sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We're
when
here
it's
to,
warranted though.
yeah,
Trolling is like it's
yeah,
funny because I like what I don't really want to say trolling, but I like engaging people in the bullshit when they're full of the bullshit, trying to
right,
preach it as gospel. You know what I'm talking? Like Twitter's like, oh, the RAM of this is only this much. Stop the bullshit. Like you're lying. Like okay,
right, right. So,
right.
yo,
hmm
Sticks and
hmm
Kicks, we're more about, things that what we're into really, which is of course video games, you know,
Joysticks,
um,
right?
kicks, gear, we
hmm
collect our sneakers, we get busy. We got a little stash.
and the beauty of it is for us, we organically we mesh because it's like we're not into the same things. Ideally, we
Right,
do enjoy the same things, but we're not like copy paste. I
right,
like
right.
cheesy
Not
shows and film. You're like, nah, I'm not even
about
watching that. And
basically what like everybody else is doing in New York City. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
We tend to like not
You
follow
won't
trend.
you won't see a foot pick with both our feet wearing the same shoe. Like, oh, you know what I mean?
Look,
No hate to those who do that, but that's you
I
won't get
mean,
that.
we do got the same kicks though, so at least some of
But you right, but
maybe
but
different
we're
color,
not gonna
man, but
say yo, keep the
we
street
do
together.
we do jump on the same shit sometimes. Yo,
We have this.
let's
Mhm.
get into it, right? Shall we? Let's get into it. I mean, we
Sure thing.
explained what who and what we are and everything like that.
Right.
Oh, we into the PC too a little bit.
That yeah, you've taken that throne from that. You've taken the helm.
Let's go to the steak and potatoes of what we like talking about when me and you usually talk, which
hmm
is of course gaming.
Yes.
Um, so where you want to go with it? You want to go what you think about with the news with like Halo and stuff like that? What do you think
Well,
about Halo?
right. I'm excited for it, but you know me. I think we both agree that it's not a deal breaker or maker for us. Like I think that ship has sailed for Microsoft and Xbox in general, where you have to rely on Halo gear. The trolls, the anti Microsoft or Xbox fanatics will go Halo Gears, Forza, Halo. There's more to that in the ecosystem now. For a while. So everybody wants to do the whole exclusive ramble, and you have no exclusives. That's been shot in the back of the head recently with Game Pass and Bethesda and all that going on. But
Right, but
with
you
Halo, back on track with Halo though, I'm excited for it. But the one bit of news that I heard was the co-op campaign, which is odd, and I even retweeted that. Like
right,
someone tweeted, um, in my opinion, he wrote that the co-op campaign is the meat and potatoes, steak and potatoes of Halo. So it's
oh,
like
you know, I mean, I found out recently myself, and the fact
multiplayer is dope, but come on,
I mean, I'll keep it a buck, man. Like I've played Halo from the jump, but
right?
what really set Halo off for me, well,
hmm
actually, the first time I played Halo, I got motion sickness off that joint. I was playing it at a kiosk in Virginia.
hmm
I was like into it, and when I finally like moved away from it, I couldn't even walk. I was crazy dizzy. But
Can I chime in my first experience with it real quick?
yeah,
Remember
sure,
that
good.
story I told you back in the day when I was living in Pennsylvania? The
Right,
hillbilly house that had the land party going, which was dope. Upstairs, it was like all these young dudes in this apartment I don't want to say run down, but in this young apartment building, little house where the floors were rented out to a young crowd. They had Xbox connected through the wall with coaxial cables or whatever the fuck
Mm-hmm.
the Ethernet cables and shit. I can't even think
Yeah,
right now.
I've been there in Virginia. I've been there.
I didn't like it.
Kind of.
I never played it. I was getting my ass waxed. Like I was like, oh nah. They gave me the sticks. I'm in the multiplayer matches. I don't know the maps. I don't know what to do. They were just smoking me. I'm like, my first experience I wasn't wowed by it, but I learned to love it, grew to love it, or appreciate it.
Don't lie, I played it at that kiosk in Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Caught motion sickness off of it,
mm-hmm.
and this is what I was going at when I really got into Halo. Is when me and a coworker, he was like, "Yo, come through.
Mm-hmm.
I want to beat this Halo. I want to play this Halo, man." And I went over, and we was playing in his bedroom, and we played through the whole shit.
Yep.
I mean, literally the whole thing from front to back.
And that is
shit
co-op.
Fly shit. I was like, yo, this game is off the hook. And I was telling him, I said, yo, real talk, I probably wouldn't have beat the game if it wasn't for you, inviting me. But, you know what I'm saying? Because I had an Xbox and everything like that. I had Halo, but I don't know. It was the co-op. The fact that somebody was there with me going through. It was
going through the same story, the same experience, the same campaign. You don't have to.
And the crazy thing about it was, part 2 came out. I remember sitting online for part 2. Part 2 came out, and part 2 really opened everything up. Like, oh shit, this shit is really dope.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. Since part 1 to the last one, even though I'm not finished yet, we ain't finished it yet. Well, you finished it, but I didn't. I'm at the last mission right now.
Ironically, I finished it solo because as we grew, people just have their own agendas, their own time frames.
But what I was saying was because what I was saying is basically since then I haven't beat not one Halo without somebody there with me playing it. Not one.
I don't blame you. That's me in Gears right now.
And that's because, like I said, it was just the interaction with somebody there. Like, I mean, look, when we was playing with Twin's dumbass.
Yes.
And it was really 3 of us, but technically it was just 2 of us because
dude was falling asleep
the whole time. Yeah, falling asleep and all of that shit. But literally every Halo from the beginning, I beat with somebody else on the sticks with me. So that to read this was like, oh shit, like what the fuck was they thinking?
So in my tweet, my solution was, all right, and here you go. So you can omit the whole Xbox fanboy business. For me personally, I'll wait till the campaign is ready. That's it. I mean, I'm saying that now. I'll probably get it day one, but still, initially though, the overall aspect for me is to play it when the campaign is ready. Multiplayer is cool and all, but I'm not a Halo god, so I'm gonna go
but here's the question though.
Average or subpar.
But Nick, here's the question though: how long are you willing to wait? Like, what if it takes months? What if it takes 6 months to a year?
Well, I'll get a little dabble of the campaign and see what it's about, but I'll lose interest because the AI is dinky in most games, just dinky AI, and like I said, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I will own the game.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think I'll touch single player until they iron out the co-op campaign because I'm not doing it. I don't want to be that person like, yo, did you get to this part yet? I want to be like, no, remember when we got to this part and this happened and that happened? I'm not gonna touch it. I mean, there's gonna be enough multiplayer there anyways.
Yeah. So you don't have to. Yeah.
Still,
and I'll give you credit for that. You're a man of your word, and you will not you're not. Me, I'm a little. I don't want to be a hypocrite, so I don't want to act like I'm not going to get the game, or it's not that serious.
You want to peek into the package and see what.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely dabble. I might even if I like it, I might even get too far. Like, oh, I'm beating it now. Like, oh shit,
Nah, I'm not gonna even touch it. I mean, honestly, it's like like I said, it's like, what was y'all thinking, man? Like,
Yeah, it's
you
such a staple in that franchise. It's a staple to have
know what I'm
co-op in
saying?
that story. Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, I can remember playing Reach with you because that's the game that Twin was playing with us. And I can
Mm-hmm.
remember playing Reach
Mm-hmm.
and from beginning to end and the things we were going through and the ships we were climbing in and flying to this station over here and doing this and doing that. It was like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
this shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Like, I mean, like I said, like I think they dropped the ball on that. Like,
They did. They definitely did. The ball was dropped.
field day with that shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, fail. Oh. And then of course you're gonna have people going, no co-op. Oh, I ain't buying it. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you got Game Pass. It's you ain't gotta buy it. You already bought it. It's gonna be on Game Pass day one. So
Yeah. Yeah. So
I don't know.
that's
I
another
still think
beauty. That's another beautiful thing about Game Pass and the Xbox ecosystem right now. Thanks, Sony. They woke the sleeping giant.
you need to throw a shot.
They woke the sleeping giant though. We all know it.
Ready, yo. 10 minutes in, and it's like, can't,
But
Sony.
but it's not even that. It's the beauty of competition. Like the
Nah,
trolling of years of subjecting of trolling that we had to endure because it's like we chose the
well,
Xbox ecosystem.
hey,
You
you're
know?
gonna have to do it a little bit more because you definitely, the fans are gonna chime in like, well, the Sony fans are gonna chime in like, what? No co-op? Oh, that's a fail. Oh,
Oh, they're already over it. They can't wait. And it's like, okay, people still gonna download, play, or buy, or whatever the case may be.
I don't know, man. I still can't get off of that. It is kind of like,
Mind
it
you,
is
I'm not.
it's a burn that
Yeah,
why? Like,
yeah. Odd. It's very
I don't,
strange.
yeah, I
And
don't
and
get.
and for me personally, it's not a deal breaker, but it's corny. I'm not gonna pat it or defend it at all. Super
Nah, that's
corny. Like,
something. That's something that should have been in the game day one. Honestly, like
yeah, that just goes to show how. Mhm,
this is
my bad.
like the weirdest news. It ain't even like disheartening, really.
Yeah, it's just
It's
weird.
like confusion. Like what? No co-op. Like what?
Like, what are y'all doing? Right.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like what do you
we're
mean?
playing
No.
basketball later, but check this out. There's no hoops. Like, all right.
Yeah. Like basketball game, but you can only play by yourself.
Right. Right.
Don't
I overdid it. That was a corny
play
joke, by the way.
with a rando or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I don't know, but yeah. I mean, and Forge either. There's no Forge, meaning you make your own maps and stuff
Right.
like that. I could
Right.
care less about that. I never did make any of that.
I dabbled and I never got far. I put up a
Yeah.
giant object and I'm like, look at the fuck. Then I realized that the energy and time it takes to learn and actually apply yourself to make a decent whatever. And I'm like, you know what? That's not for me. Shout out to those who do though. Clap. Let's give them a round of
Oh
applause.
heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. I've played. I've played like Abe. Abe and his brother. I think
Yeah.
they maps that I played on with them and stuff like that. Like,
Right. Right.
them dudes is hardcore Halo fans. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to them making Forge maps. Yeah,
Yo,
because it wasn't for me.
Abe for basically helping us with this because
Definitely.
again, something that we've been wanting to do and we just been bullshitting, procrastinating, whatever you want to call it.
Life,
And it
you
was
name
Abe
it.
that basically
Mhm.
told me what to do. Like, yo, you should do this. So, yo, shout out to Abe, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shout out to A, man. Appreciate it.
We even get him on here one of these days. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, that Forge thing, that
Hmm.
wasn't my cup of tea. I would rather play some of the maps or whatever than
Hmm.
even try to even make one. I never even tried to make one, to be honest with you. So
Hmm.
I'm not hardcore Halo as I think I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
that's what I was just about to say. I appreciate you letting me know about Forge because I had no idea. Like I've been slacking on my news uptake recently. It's been a busy week work wise, but
yeah,
that's
yeah,
besides the
yeah.
point. That's besides the point. I had no idea. I was kind of stuck on the whole no co-op, and I just did one simple retweet quoting someone's words saying he thinks that's the meat and potatoes of of the game, of the campaign at least, and the game kind of. So it is what it is. You
Yeah,
know.
I've been messing with my PC all day, like replacing some fans because my PC was like overheating like crazy. Like
Damn.
if I
Did you overclock it or something like that?
nah, not even. Like, as a
Interesting.
matter of fact, like probably try to undervolt it if anything.
Mm.
It was really these fans that I bought. They were the wrong type of fans. So I put the old fans back in and really haven't been having a problem until I downloaded this freaking Escape from Tarkov update. And all of a sudden,
Speaking of overheat, this is off topic because I'm going to segue this into the Cyberpunk news because that's the game people love to hate. We love it. Y'all hate it. It's unreal to hate. And most of the hate is from people that haven't even got their greasy paws on it, which is kind of sad, man. Stay away from that. Like, if you're a gamer or whatever you do in life, film, music, movies, fashion, if you can't dabble in the mix, then pipe down. Keep that on a low simmer.
double in the little does make me sick.
Just put the flame on low and let it simmer. They be talking about something they don't even have. That's crazy to me. And I sorry to just jump ship like that. I know you were telling me about the overheating, but
You was before you jumped to that, you had something to say or whatever.
no, that was it. The news about Cyberpunk and that it's crazy to me. Like,
So let's talk about it then.
Yeah.
So they just CD
Another
Projekt Red
patch.
dropped the patch at 1.3
Mm-hmm.
with a ton of, I guess, what you call quality of life changes or whatever.
There's an elephant in the room, though. I have Series X. I had Xbox One X. I played it on Xbox One X first, right? The experience wasn't mind-blowing, but at the same token, it wasn't abysmal. It wasn't base console. It wasn't PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Or
but did you have
X.
like I didn't play it. I played it straight off the Series X and PC. But
I was just gonna say that. That's why I wanted to get.
Or you didn't have no stuttering issues or anything like that.
There was stuttering, but the overall aesthetic of the game, the artwork, the direction, the verticality of the buildings.
Oh, of course.
I was just in awe. Like, wow, this is dope. Yeah,
fire.
I didn't go in with high expectations. People out the gate are just immediately comparing it to trailers. Oh, the gun is not doing. There was whole YouTube videos, hour-long videos of a breakdown of what they didn't add into the game. You know how many games have done that? The Division and blah blah blah.
They don't hear that.
They don't add everything into the game. Like, but whatever.
I'm glad you said Division because Division made it like when you activate the map, it just like grew out.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh shoot.
Remember the windows breaking and the trailer? We're like, oh, this is
everything else was fire. Like, and to be honest with you, I still love the map. Like, I press the map button, I know where to go, I know what to see. Like, it would have been doper to see it under my feet. Of course it would have, but
and you know what's dope?
Lose sleep because of it.
The game still looked amazing. Still looked great. Still one of the best looking games on the market.
These gamers feel like they're so privileged because they're giving the developers $60. Like,
yeah. Or they get a demo and they expect the demo to be a 1-to-1 scale ratio.
The game was $20. Would they act this way? The game cost them $100. Like, come on, man. When is it gonna stop? Like, shut up and enjoy what you got, or you go out there and make a freaking video game. How about that?
Exactly.
You like something? Think that shit is garbage? Make one then.
You hit it right on the head.
Make one. How about that? Make one.
Make one for me, please. But you hit it right. you hit it right on the head, though. You hit it right on the head.
Let's get with this patch note. So basically, they dropped a whole lot of changes, or like I said, quality of life, balance, it changes, stuff like that. Gameplay, more stability. I mean,
that's an issue. Yeah,
that's the big thing that they should be addressing is the stability with the previous gen consoles like PS4, Xbox One, Xbox One.
And I'm glad you said that. Can I just add this real quick? That's one of my main issues that I've had with people online and offline, even the Best Buy guy that I'll get into at another point in time. But that game someone put me in my place. It was marketed at an earlier date. It was like a 2000. It was basically it was supposed to come out around Xbox One X times and shit like that. Or when they started marketing it way ahead of the game. And then when it finally launched, it really wasn't compatible with those older systems. So my beef is, if you're a gamer, especially now that we come out, we're Xbox centric. we knew to jump ship as soon as the next more powerful one was available. We knew like that wasn't an option. Now,
Yeah, but Neg, that's not everybody though. I hate to say it, but
right.
we thirsty for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? New console, sign me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Only
reserved.
if it's
All that,
credible,
but
though, in my eyes. Only if it's
that's
credible.
that's not the majority. The majority of people are like, yo, this shit still
Yeah,
works. I'm having fun with this shit. Why do I need to upgrade? You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So
Hit him. Where are you, sir?
nah, what I'm saying is like that's not the everybody. Everybody's gonna jump to the next joint. Like I was already saying, and I had a PC at a time. I already had a gaming rig at the time when they was still talking about Cyberpunk coming out. And I was like, yo, I'm probably gonna buy it for the PC. And then the Series X was coming around, and I was like, oh man, nah, I'm getting it for the freaking Series X. I ended up saying I'm gonna get it for both, which I did. You know what I'm saying? But I jumped on. I actually bought them around the same time. So on them both, and yo, I was thirsty for freaking Cyberpunk. I'll keep it real. So people will be like, "Oh, you buy this? You love that shit?" Yo, listen. I'm the type of gamer that you give me some futuristic shit, I'm playing it. You give me some medieval shit, I'll push that shit away like it's a plate of food that I don't want to eat, and my mom's just forcing me to eat that shit. Like, I play a medieval type game setting, but my love is with these futuristic
Sci-fi.
games.
Well, let's add on to the spice.
Like,
So we're not cyberpunk fanboy. Now, the thing is, you're not delusional. You're not praising the parts, but then again, you played it on worthy system on the PC. You've got the best experience. But for me, let's just start off with like the aesthetics of the game, the art style, and things of that nature. The characters, the way they dress. Now, for me, my experience wasn't phenomenal, but it wasn't a deal breaker either. Just the way the characters look, the dialogue, all that kept
style,
people
style,
the cars, everything. People
read
were
the
so people expected something. You know what? I'm not here to talk about people because I don't know what they expected. They had an idea in their head of what Cyberpunk was going to be, and then they compared it to old templates of what was marketed, and
I mean,
it just threw them off. Like, all right.
I think basically most gamers feel privileged because they feel like they're giving you their money that you're supposed to give them everything that you said you was gonna. They basically want you to deliver what you said, and I don't think they really understand that during development, things fucking change.
Things change. Businesses change. The staff was,
So I mean, you still have the option. It's not like this game came out yet and people were complaining like, then don't buy it.
Right.
But then these people still bought it because what? As gamers were thirsty.
They wanted the hype. They wanted the hype. Yep.
Gamers is thirsty. They want the latest and greatest. You know what I'm saying? They still bought it. They wasn't pleased. They bitched about it. Still playing though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them, the ones that were still beefing about it and bitching about it, still was playing it.
Right. And the smartest ones that bought something they didn't expect got their refund immediately. They didn't wait.
You know what it reminds me of? Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
When we was playing Battlefield 4, when the Xbox One X first came out, and I jumped on, I was like, oh, this shit look crazy. And I bought like the limited edition version, and the shit was crazy, riddled with bugs, unplayable, all this shit. Yes. And you, yo, fuck this shit. You went and got your money back. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get my money back too. And they was like, nah, you can't. Dumb reason or whatever, I couldn't get my money back, right?
I got a good dude. Like I was mad calm. I hit him with the collegiate, diplomatic, like, my name. I sound like someone's dad, like, hey.
But I was thinking about it and everything like that on Twitter.
Like, you know what?
Complaining. And what happened? I still was playing the shit. It turned around from me bitching about the game to me defending the game. Because at the end of the day, throughout all of the bugs and glitches, which they ended up patching most of them and fixing most of them, yo, the game was fucking dope. Like, so it's the same thing with Cyberpunk. Like, yo, when I was playing on the Series X,
Grand Theft Auto, there's many MIG games out there that came out buggy and stupid as shit. That people love. You know what the problem is with society and social media? They love to forget. Pepperidge Farm. What's your shit? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Like,
remembers.
Yeah, because I remember GTA. You couldn't even load in. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
20 minutes
Yeah,
later, like, yo.
what I'm saying is basically before I get off target, which I probably did anyways, but basically people want to complain just to complain, right? And throughout it all, yo, the game was fire. The story was good. Man, the story was great to me. The characters, everybody was a character. From the people getting missions to the people that you interacted with, to Pan Am, to all of them.
Jackie got the short end of the stick. That we can agree on that. I think people feel like, oh, instead of that montage you should have had, but that just goes to show how much was chopped out of the game.
But this is the thing that kills me. So people are beefing about this patch update. I think everybody's just thirsty for some more gameplay. I'm thirsty for some more gameplay too, like some new missions, stuff like that. And they just gave us like a new car, a couple of jackets, shit like that.
Yeah.
And people are complaining. But my thing is like this, like, yo, can y'all let CD Projekt Red catch up and like fix the game? Stop beefing about the shit.
Right.
Not like the game is going anywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the majority of people that want new shit obviously probably beat the game. So just chill out. Plus, there's mad more games out there to play. Like, chill the fuck out. Let them fix the game first. Like, for real, I think what they should be focused on is fixing the PlayStation 4 Xbox One X version.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you have to dumb it down, just make it playable for these people.
Whatever they need to do, dumb it down, tone down the green, whatever they got to do. Take people out, whatever. Fix that first. You know what I'm saying? Because seriously, a lot of people, you got to remember, there's way more Xbox One X's out there and way more, of course, way more PS4s out there where people bought this game and still have it. And they're not having as good an experience as trust me, I'm on the PC with this shit. I'm watching trains freaking fly past me across the map. I'm seeing shit flying in the air.
Yeah.
I'm looking at puddles and I'm looking at my reflection.
I remember you mentioned the fish, the giant hologram fish are actually moving and waving and not just a static, stiff, dead fish just glowing like, oh, shit.
I'm witnessing the game
in its
supposed to
glory.
So all I'm saying is everybody should just chill out. Let CD Projekt Red fix the game for everybody else, so we could all be at a point where we could have fun with the game and not bitch and whine about glitches and bugs and all of that shit. Listen, there's no perfect game out there. There ain't no perfect game out there.
Was.
Because if there is, tell me what it is so I can see it for myself and play it for myself. But there's no perfect game out there. Every game has glitches. And everybody complains. And it's like, damn, where was y'all in the early PlayStation days? Where was y'all Nintendo N64 days where if a game shit broke, that shit was broke? There was no, give me my money back, or where's the patch? There was no patch.
You eat crow.
Exactly. Delicious. You take it and like it.
Delicious.
Take it and like it. You know what I'm saying? Remember that N64 Superman?
Oh my god.
That shit broke as fuck.
This man went there. He said N64 Superman.
Like people need to stop acting like fucking babies and bitching all the time and shit. You know how this game is amazing. Cyberpunk 2077 is amazing, yo. You driving through the city to hit in the desert to see in the freaking wind catchers or whatever that shit is in the
dream catchers, or what is it though?
But talk about the big wind chime thing.
Oh yeah.
Wind, that shit is crazy, man. The characters, the guns, the tech.
Yeah.
Just the I'm not, like I said, because I'm rambling, but just the fact that
not at all.
This is somebody's vision of the future.
You're describing the aesthetics that have pulled me in, that people that play the game also appreciate. Walking into the club and the bouncer moving to the side, like
the mega cities. Them shits is basically the projects of the future.
Right. Basically.
Like a mega city is one big Queensbridge projects all in one building.
Right.
With parks and gyms and stores and bodegas and
You've got
like,
films like District 9 and Chappie, and they all
yeah,
they base that mega city
I could
vibe
see
off of this.
I could see a continuation to where they even open up. You go into a mega building and there's way more to do.
Mm-hmm.
Go to different floors, go to different stores and talk to people or interact with somebody or get into a shootout with
Mm-hmm.
people need to just chill out, man.
Listen,
People
the
just need to
template
chill
is
out.
amazing.
Let
Template
these
is
dudes
great.
fix the game and then add on to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then trust me, by the next time they come out with another Cyberpunk, fingers crossed, this
Mm-hmm.
shit fire. The shit is on a level of basically The Witcher 3, where it's like
Mm-hmm.
some bugs, there's some glitches, but overall this game is fire.
Thank you for mentioning that.
No
The
one, no
first
one,
two Witchers, these trolls and stuff, and these rabid haters that didn't even really get a chance to play the game. Many of them, that's social media. We have to accept that. The Witcher 1 and 2 weren't dope. No, let's throw that up in the air. They weren't dope. They were playable. They were interesting, but they weren't.
yeah,
I remember
those
walking into like
those two
GameStops and
in
shit.
my head, like
Yeah, and you see the fucking eye guy with the white hair. You see Geralt. Like, I've seen him so many times, and I had no idea who the fuck. I would walk right past that game. The artwork, like looking at me with the evil eye. Like, I'm like, okay, cool.
with me, like I said, it had a medieval background. So basically, if I see
Yeah,
it and it could look fire,
generic,
I'll be like, eh. You know what I'm
generic.
saying? I mean, look, I love Lord of the Rings,
Mm-hmm.
but you show me a Lord of the Rings game, it may be dope, even though we played one or whatever like that, a couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mordor,
It's
the Shadow
it's
of
not
Mordor.
lasting to me. But anyways, like I said, let's move on from that because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we could talk about freaking cyberpunk.
For
We could have an
days.
episode where it's just all cyberpunk. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
you two are just
Fuck
cyberpunk
you,
fans. That shit is
fuck
stupid.
you.
Should have
Cyberpunk is
got an Xbox.
what you say? Kick rocks, kick fucking rocks. But now,
Mm-hmm.
so let's go to games coming out. I wanted to talk about your favorite game, my favorite game,
Mm-hmm.
NBA 2K22.
Oh, jeez. You know,
And you know I was fucking bullshitting when I said your favorite game, my favorite
no,
game,
I
because
know,
we
I know, I know, but that's the
fucking can't
interesting thing.
stand this
How do
shit.
we surmise NBA? Just the NBA 2K franchise. It's a game you gotta love to hate because they have a monopoly on the industry where
Right?
they've bullied the competition into quitting several times. NBA Live, EA,
We talking about you, EA. We talking
yeah,
about you, EA Sports.
Electronic Arts in the game. Yeah, you guys have
Ducking out, ducking out. Yes, yet again, another year. No
Mhm.
NBA Live. Thank you, because it's because of y'all. We're forced to buy NBA 2K because we love basketball.
Right,
We're competitive players. We love playing against each other in sports games.
right,
Saying we like talking shit when we win. You know,
right.
instead of
Friendly
us,
banter.
right, instead of us actually playing a game that we happen to love and respect and say, yo, this game is dope. We have to
Mm-hmm.
play a game that we're both playing, not cursing
Be-
at each other, cursing
begrudgingly.
at the freaking game itself. What the fuck? How you blow the layup? How the fuck this? Yo, I just stole the ball. There was nobody in front of me. Yo, boom, boom, boom.
Remember when we have our own terms for 2K, so we'll just run because we'll be covering 2K frequently, but not all the time. So, case in point, people forget about
Hold up. We're gonna be covering 2K, but not the way 2K games or 2K Sports wants us to. You
or
could
like
believe that.
YouTube because yeah, thank you for clearing that up. Or like
Shit.
YouTubers because this is their job. No hate, by the way. When I fire a shot at somebody, it's just to fire it like pow in that direction, but it's not to hit anybody. So when it's like when I say YouTubers, you got to eat, get your money, Hey guys, welcome to 2K. It's wow, we're gonna cover the slasher build and yo man. How can you guys have all these deep dive 2K videos and me and this dude just the other day try to play a game like with teams, Knicks versus Orlando Magic, for example.
Right,
You don't
right.
even have they didn't even have an interface menu. He had to invite me to a game with that. That was the craziest setup. Basically, the setup where it used to have that
Backwards.
co-op screen where you select your team and the guy select, you could see it happening in front of your face, was gone. He had to choose the team for me while I stared at a screen that says, "Hold on, Starcasm is something doing settings, and I'm like, what? Like, oh, give me the Knicks, please. He had to do that for me because it was the weirdest experience. I'd have to screenshot it and for a video podcast and show you in person.
We could, like I said, this is another segment to where we can have a whole episode.
Oh
man, we
yeah,
can make this shit a freaking series if need be. But
yeah,
but let's talk about let's talk about the buzz that's talking. The shit is hilarious though.
Because you're right. It can get to the point where the execs at 2K like pull the plug on that podcast, like get a cease and desist. Because you'd think we hate them dudes. Like, no, it's not that serious. But man, what a piece of work.
You'd be like, oh, I'll fucking see you. Like, if I see him, I'm fucking punch him in the fucking face.
That is the beauty of sticks and kicks.
Yo, if I see him, I'm gonna shake this motherfucker to death, bro. I'm shaking.
That is the beauty of this podcast. You're not gonna hold my hand, and even if the money starts flowing in, and people are like, yo, here, I don't know, man. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could. Am I talking too fast, ladies and gentlemen?
You
stop me.
You
stop
me.
Hey guys, welcome to Sticks and Kicks, where all things 2K are great.
They're gonna do what they do to these freaking influencers. Yeah. They're gonna fly you out, wine and dine you, and give you a free 2K game, and you can be like, "Oh my God, yo, let me show you how to get the. This is the freaking shooter build right here. If you want to win games, follow me." But nah. But let's talk about 2K22. The ratings came out, right?
Right.
And like, of course, every year this happens. Right. The ratings come out, and some of the NBA players, probably even most of them, are like, "Yo, man,
what a marketing ploy! What a marketing ploy! Because no one even plays with them. They all play my face. They scan. They're gonna, as soon as the app is available, they scan their faces. We all scan our faces, and y'all go to the park.
NBA players beefing, not us. I'm talking about NBA players themselves. They see their rating, they get upset. Like, yo, what the fuck, 2K?
Mm-hmm.
Like Durant is like 96. Like,
right.
I should be a 99. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
LeBron chimes in tweeting, he should be a 99. Like, marketing.
Yeah. And then they make him a 99, and then LeBron goes, "Wait, you made him a 99, but didn't make me a 99?"
Marketing. But it's so funny how that segues into us, the players, that they're beefing, which is understandable. But then no one plays. Like I said, look at I just mentioned at the beginning of this topic. They don't even play with teams.
I mean, we play with my players, you know. But honestly, looking at the stats and everything, looking at the numbers, I would have to agree with some of the players.
Of
like
course.
KD. Do you think KD's a 96?
Hell no. And nor LeBron. LeBron
so
is
what should KD be?
He should be a 99. Like, whatever. He might not be a defense.
What should LeBron be?
I would say a 98 because KD's scoring prowess is over LeBron, whether people want to believe that or not. You feel me? Like, he doesn't have to be. He could take you inside or outside effortlessly.
Yeah, but to LeBron's credit, LeBron does some things better than KD. Like,
absolutely. So LeBron could be a 99 as well then. You know what? Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
So maybe he should be a 99. I digress.
If I had to choose their defense, I think LeBron plays better D than KD.
Absolutely. He's he's more of a defensive. So he's a 99 as well.
So basically, you would have to I mean, I kind of want to agree with you. Like, KD is
scoring wise though.
9. KD's 100. But
yeah, scoring wise is a nut job.
I wouldn't be mad at anybody if they said LeBron's a 98.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that, but even because they made KD 96 and LeBron 96, if you're gonna make KD 99, you got to make LeBron James 99.
Right. Or 98 or whatever the case may be. Because you know what?
Because they already did it. They already pinned it in 96 and 96. Yeah. So if you make KD 99, you got to make LeBron 99. It's only fair. Because if they make him a 98, it's going to be fucking mobs of freaking players out there, the 2K offices with freaking pitchforks and torches.
No, but I just wanted to clear it up. When I said 98, I meant for both of them. I meant for both of them, not LeBron only. I meant for both of them. Like, if you don't feel like if 99 is too high for them, however their numbers work, so make them both a 98 then.
because I got this up. So let me go down the list for you real quick. We
Mhm.
got KD at 96. We got
Right.
LeBron James at 96.
96.
We got
Right.
Steph Curry at 96.
Mm-hmm.
You got Giannis at 96.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Jokic at 95, Embiid at 95, Doncic at 94, Damian Lillard, Mr. Dame Dollar at
Mm-hmm.
94, James at 94. I
Mm-hmm.
think personally James should be a 96 at least.
Oh yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Like
Mm-hmm.
that dude, for him to switch up his game and everything like that and still ball hard and get triple doubles and everything like that, these dudes are smoking rocks over there, man. Got James Harden at 94.
You know what it
Anyways,
is? Mm-hmm.
Tatum at 90.
Mm-hmm.
I think he should be a little bit more than that, but I'm cool with the 90.
Right.
Trey Young at 89. Chris Middleton, 88. J. Rue Holiday, 85. And LaMelo Ball with an 84.
Mm-hmm.
The only ones that I'm really beefing about is basically James Harden. All the
Right.
other numbers, aside from LeBron James and KD, I'm not mad at really. I think Giannis could have been a nice 97, maybe. He's a 96. I think it could have been a 97, but then again, yeah. So if you make KD 99, make LeBron James 99. Steph is good with a 96.
Right.
Giannis, make him a 97.
Right.
Move James up to 96 instead of that 94. And then I'm cool with everything else. Cool with everybody else.
You know what this is though? You know what I'm seeing behind the scenes without seeing it? This is their algorithm. This is their new I'm gonna VC you to death and milk your pockets algorithm. I think it's gonna segue. I think it's gonna spill over into the my player community where you want to be a 99. They just showed you what's going to happen to you. LeBron James and Kevin Durant aren't that. They're 96s. They're just shy of being bodying you. Like yes.
I still think
it's the new mathematical formula. Like yo, you want to be ill? This year it's going to cost them $400.
How was it when you played? Because I can't really remember. Like I haven't really been playing hardcore like that like I used to, but. There was a point where you get to, I believe, 97 or 98, and the only way you could be a 99 is you have to win games or some shit like that. And then you get to like a 99 point. But if you lose, you get dropped back down to like a 98, 97 type thing. I think it was something like that. It wasn't like you can keep playing and playing and playing and investing in points, spending points, because I think your character caps at like 97 or 98.
Yeah, you have to get boosted up
to get boosted to a 99, which I'm not mad at, because for real, it should be extremely hard for any player to become a 99 rating. You know what I'm saying? Because
got to get those Gatorade bites and those chewables and. I fucking hate. I hate 2K. I'm not even gonna lie. I fucking hate that game. Fuck
shit.
2K. Fuck 2K.
You know what I'm
I'm joking. I'm joking. Let me stop.
I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you.
I don't hate it. It's just I know what they're up to, and there's so many.
They got the NBA top dunkers. So the top dunker rating is Zion Williamson, 97, which is bullshit, or whatever. Zach LaVine, 95, bullshit. Aaron come on, man. Zion Williamson is a dope dunker and everything, but trying to say that dunker and freaking.
Yeah, he's not out dunking Aaron Gordon. He's not even fit enough. He's too big. He can get up for his size, but he's not doing what Aaron. He doesn't have Aaron Gordon.
Exactly. They're like these dudes are tripping, man. Like
it's the algorithm.
95, Derrick Jones Jr. 94, Ja Morant is a 94.
Right.
Whatever, man.
No. It is what it is. Like I said, I think it's all a part of their new formula.
I got a question for you. I got a question for 2K, for Ronnie 2K and all these other dudes that work at 2K. You got the WNBA in there. When are y'all gonna make females play my player mode, like NBA Live did back in NBA Live 19?
Right. They did it first. Now they're getting the praise for it. Like,
for the sisters out there that want to play as themselves and not a dude with
generic hood voice.
hair and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen females in the game that mocap their own face into the game, but they're a dude.
The dude.
So it's like, when is 2K going to do what Live did back in 2019 and include female characters in the park?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not mad if a 6'5" or 6'3" female dunks on my 7'2" character. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you got like a 99 dunk rating or whatever the case may be, and she's able to do it, then fine. Is it real?
That V.
No, but so what?
Yeah.
None of this shit really is realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the way they have these badges and all of this shit. High flyer, blocks this. Come on, man.
They Call of Duty it, and then that's the sad part for the game. They Call of Duty it. They figured out how to make their money, and Call of Duty used to be bare bones, a couple perks, and then it just got crazy.
Bare bones. Is your gun game like that? Right. Is your reflexes and your sight like that?
It had perks. But then it got crazy. Like Ninja Ghost with bullet like, oh my gosh, here we go. Like Silent Ninja Step, Ghost Killer, Zapatron. Like, fuck out of here.
Telling them to take out what's the shit with Call of Duty where they can't hear your footsteps. I forgot what it's called, but
that's like cold-blooded and all that shit.
Dead silence. Dead silence.
Thank you.
Like Dead Silence out the game. Like yelling at shit. It's man, these badges and perks and everything are fucking killing these competitive games, man.
It's killing the games. It's killing the competitive games, but the sad part is it's a double-edged sword. For the business, it's keeping the money flowing. That's the sad part. It's capitalism at work at its finest. Yay! So people like us that appreciate the game for what it is, I want to beat you at skill. I don't mind. Let's just get it out the cat out of the bag. In terms of competition, Starcasm will win. There's 100 games played. He's going to win 80 of them. And I'll win 20 out of those games. I'll pick my team. And because his defensive fundamentals in basketball games since fucking PlayStation 1 are ridiculous. You can call me a knob slob or whatever, cheerleader or whatever. I'm just giving credit where credit's due. Step up and get that work, because the man's defense, he'll figure it out. Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I felt like my defense was like that too, slapping dudes on freaking online and letting them quick until I played ops and he smacked me like 3 games, took $60 from me.
Oh, I never knew about that. It must have happened, or it probably happened and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah,
playing for money and shit.
Dope. But listen, there's players that out there that know game exploits. Like, he knows how to get that 3-point sniper on the corner and get 3. Like,
play more, more experience with the game and stuff like that. More his team, more like that. It's all good.
Right.
But nah, man. Yeah, it's like that. Yo, but, so what you playing right now? What we should have been tackled this, in the beginning of this podcast.
Right now, me, I'm my rotation is like, it varies. I'm back on Overwatch, rotating just for shits and giggles. It's a game I know and understand. I don't take it serious. I no longer play ranked. I'll I'll play the rank mode. Once I hit my rank, I stop. I'm a gold boy, by the way. I hit gold, I'm done. Like, all right, I go back to quick plays and all that.
But something after gold, right? Platinum or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is gold the cap or?
No, hey, gold is like just mid-tier. They can't say you're garbage, but you're not great, because then it goes platinum, diamond, then it's like master 500. All this, yeah, I'm good on that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't have anything to prove. I know how to play, So that being said, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, there's 12 minutes that just came out on Game Pass. Thank you, Game Pass.
Yeah, I see you playing that. What's that about?
What a mind ringer! It's like I compared it to a Netflix suspense drama that just keeps you on suspense. Basically, the point is you have 12 minutes to get information regarding. I don't want to blow without spoiling it. You have 12 minutes every session to get information before a cop who's probably not a cop comes to shake down you and your wife, and he ends up killing you or her every time, and you in your apartment. It's a small space. You've got a bathroom, a bedroom, and a
Right.
living,
It's like
kitchen,
top
dining
down
area.
type thing or whatever.
Yeah,
Is
top down.
it top down looking, or it
Yeah, it's
switches
all
an
top.
angle?
It's all top down. It's all top down, but
Okay.
at a decent angle, so it's not weird looking. It's not
It's like
original
scream.
GTA.
It's like scream
Grand-
PC game to me. Just scream
right.
PC game.
Yes. So, but the story is, and it's got Willem Dafoe as the one of the voice actors. He plays the cop. But it's so
Oh, okay.
interesting because you have literally 12 minutes, and something is telling me not to do it, but I'm like moments away from just going to YouTube to see what to do. Like, what do you do? Because I've done it all. I've killed myself. I've killed the wife. I've killed the cop. But you can't leave. You can't leave the apartment. You leave the apartment, the game over. You die, game over. But the thing is, the story keeps adding up. You loot the bodies, like, oh, you get pieces of information, and every time you die, you come back, and your character is self-aware. He's like, shit, I'm in a time loop. Like, what is this? Like, every time you die, he has a little quip to say when the game resets, or every time time runs out. Because I've gotten to the point where I figured out a way, without spoiling anything, to incapacitate the fake cop, and he's talking shit to me, and blah blah blah, and time still runs out. It always ends with a clock ticking, and it shows it reaching a 12-minute mark, like, and you're back in the room again. So it's really crazy. It's a when I say crazy, I don't mean like, oh shit, like, it's not adrenaline rush, but it's definitely a mind bender that as the story progresses, by you doing different things and interacting, you build, it stores it in your game file. Like, your guy remembers the shit that happened, and you apply that to the solving of what the hell is going on. I'm at a point where I think I've done everything, and I know almost everything, and I still can't figure out how to either beat it or move to the next session. It's crazy. I don't even know if there's a next session.
But it got you. It got you right where they want you. Like,
Yeah,
tuning in, trying to basically accomplish.
right.
Figure the game out.
Well done. I got to give them props. They did it well. It was well made. Remember when we had the trolling idea to make a racing game that you couldn't beat? Remember that? Like, this is what it reminds me of, where like a Gran Turismo Forza 5 or 7, where we had Starcasm and I had this idea where you get what's that car you love to drive that used to blow the doors off? The TVR, like.
Yeah, it's
and no matter how many laps and gains, all of a sudden the car just starts gaining on you, like.
Yo.
And people, only the developers would know, only we would know that it was designed that way. Like, you can't beat it.
But a million times worse, basically.
Yeah. This is crazy.
I've been playing this game called Splitgate. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I told you about it. Like,
yeah. I downloaded it.
Yeah, hit him. Shout out to Hit him real quick. Xbox.
That's his name, actually. Hit him real quick. So I probably heard me say, "Oh, I hit him," because
hide real quick or whatever. That's what we call him. Nah, him and Kiwi put me onto this game, Splitgate, which actually isn't even a new game. Like, it's just new to us.
Yeah, it's been out. It's a free to play thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I'm on PC, even though, hey, look, I got a gaming rig, but it's mostly for Photoshop and Illustrator. So I'm not going to be here fronting like, yo, I'm this super PC master race dude, even though I got games on there and I game once in a blue or whatever.
Yeah.
My rig is strictly for power because of my files in Photoshop and Illustrator are crazy. But no, anyway, back to Splitgate.
Right.
Yeah, this game is it's not new. It's not a new game. And I've been seeing it, but I was like, when you see somebody dressed up in robot gear or whatever with a gun, you're like, oh, I want to be Halo.
Yeah, it's generic.
But the game actually is fun.
Yeah, I'll give it to them.
It's a mashup. To me, it's a mashup of Halo, Quake, and Portal.
Portal mechanics. Yeah.
Yeah, and the shit is kind of dope. Yeah. You could activate a portal somewhere else. See somebody in red running by, you're blue, boom, shoot them in the back. Or jump through the portal and shoot them in the back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the point, the whole premise is it's fun. You get to run around. The gun physics feel nice. It really reminds me of Halo because people go, like they do nowadays. Like, yo, Halo's played out. Yo, listen, when Halo was on top, everybody was playing that shit.
Yes,
Guns
that's a fact.
feel good in Halo. To this day, feel great from the
Hmm.
pistol up to the sniper rifle.
Hmm.
And this is what that game has. Like, yo, I picked it up, and maybe the auto aim is a little too forgiving, but
Hmm.
yo, game just feels good. You literally have. I haven't played a game like this multiplayer wise that I just had fun and not
Hmm.
wanting to rank in a long time. And this
Hmm.
game, Clickbait, was that game that basically was just fun. Jumping through portals, playing VIP, playing shoddy snipers. Yo, the game is just dope. And yeah, they
Hmm.
took heavily from Halo, but
Yes.
it worked. To me, it worked. It's a real good game, man. It's a
You know what
really
I? You
good game.
know, news came out that it's going to be stuck in beta today, which is I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but they're like,
Oh,
yeah,
I see that. What do they mean by that?
yeah, meaning like they have no plans to do anything with it right now. It's just going to be in beta indefinitely for now, like
They
beta
got
game.
10 million downloads. Lookgate will stay in over beta indefinitely.
Yes,
See,
they
here
got
we
hit
go. See,
because
here
it
we
got popular quick, and they're like,
give, give
what are we going to do with this?
and about to take them shits back. Like, that's
What
crazy.
what was that? I missed that last part you said. I didn't hear.
Nah, I'm saying like I gave them bad props for the game because the game is fun.
Oh, right,
And
right,
this
definitely,
indefinitely shit for
yeah,
what?
right. It's like they bit off more they can chew, which is strange to me. I don't know. I do like I played it. I got wrecked. I got busy in the first match I played, or two matches I should say. But the thing is, it's like I'm not. I'll be honest. It's not about the game really. It's about my own personal experience with my lack thereof of skill. The portals.
Hmm.
I used the portals once or twice, but that wasn't my go-to. I was playing it
Well, the
Halo
trick
style.
is you have the portals and you see the enemy portal always pops up in red or whatever.
Yeah.
Throw a grenade, close the shit. A lot of
Mm.
people I've seen too many teammates run by a red portal only to
And
get
get
shot in the back.
shot.
Like,
Right.
closed it, stupid.
Uh huh.
You know.
Throw an
So
EMP.
see the
Right.
portal and they think, oh, the guy ran that way. They run
And get
opposite of
clapped.
the portal and get killed. Like stupid.
I,
You know.
I actually got busy just by playing it like Halo style. I was jump jetting around and just getting my aim on point with the DMR, the single shot one, and beating them like clap,
Right.
headshot, headshot. Oh, ooh, like yeah, the shit was all right.
Yeah,
I liked
guns
it.
feel good, man. Guns feels good.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm still stuck on freaking Division 2. Um, skirmish mode. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's
there
it.
just for multiplayer. I'm not even gonna grind no more. I got what I need.
Right.
You know. Um, I'm looking at how much time we've got into this thing, and we didn't even touch upon the whole kicks aspect about this podcast.
Well, we could just make it short and sweet. Sneakers out. we
We've been going on and on about these games.
can just make it short and sweet.
Like, yo, we ain't talking
Yeah.
about my
Kicks.
love, like
Right. Well, we're still taking losses on sneakers app. Right now,
yeah,
FedEx,
yeah, that's
nice
a
kick
good,
to somebody. FedEx is getting busy. They're stealing like, oh, Nike box, like they're boofing packages. So to all my sneaker fans or consumers out there, good luck, be safe. Hope you get your package because
get your package. How about being able to secure a win, a dub on freaking the sneakers app? Like, yo, real talk, like,
I
yo, I
stop.
had the sneaker app since its inception, yo, and
Yeah.
and if I was a coach or a player, I'd be fired or traded long time
Yeah.
ago. Because
Yes,
I
sir. Yeah.
stayed catching L's on that shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like L's for real. Any of these apps, like,
Yeah.
yo, reign
Well,
supreme, man.
the
The
Adidas
bots
app has
reign
done right by
supreme.
me. The bots reign supreme, and I'm not going to play that game. We're grown. I don't need to shoot that
Yeah,
bad, and I don't need to resell it to
yeah.
make a
It's
living.
like
So
I'm gonna be fresh, but with just regular sneakers.
yeah.
I gotta just, you know,
Hmm.
step up my outfit, and wear some generic kicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because I used to be, you know me, I used to be the one with the future. I had to have some futuristic looking shit on my feet. I ain't
Oh
even
yeah,
what everybody was doing. I was like, but
dude.
now
Yeah,
it's like, if you want to get anything exclusive, if you want to stand out, because of course some of these sneakers are exclusive, they don't make a lot of them. So it's
right.
like, yo, I'm gonna put these on my feet because nobody got them. That's what it's all
Mm-hmm.
about. Nobody got these.
Yeah.
Let me put these on my feet. But
Mm-hmm.
the bots got them. You can't
Bots.
even get them anymore.
Hey man,
Like,
it's a business now. It's a business, and that I want to say the past 10 years plus now, it's been a
yeah, getting bots
business.
is a business.
When I can go to
Getting a
Manhattan
bot script is a business.
and see
You know what I'm saying?
older couples, and I won't be, no racism or anything, but I can see an older crowd of people, like a husband and wife online, like, you buying these with an IKEA bag, like, oh, gotta get those secured, like, okay, got you, like, fuck out of here. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
yo,
man.
but let's continue that because we're like an hour in already. So
I
let's
was
just
I was just gonna say,
continue that
let's stick a
for
pin.
the next episode. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But you know, it is what it is. But this is the Sticks and Kicks podcast with
Right.
the host Starcasm,
Sarcasm.
Lord
Lord
Negatron.
Negatron. Yes, sir.
Thanks for this you know, little
This
hangout.
pilot, this pilot run, also,
Episode zero. Episode zero. And we're gonna see how this goes, man.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
You
And
know.
there's other things to touch base on, and
Oh,
and to be honest, we try and keep it organic by just. I have a bad habit of rambling, so he'll rein me in a lot. But we don't we have bullet points, but it's not written down like meticulously. So I'm
yeah.
glad he's there, because if not, I'll talk y'all ears off, and y'all will just sit there like, what the fuck is he
Yeah,
talking
we're gonna
about?
have an episode where he just rants for an hour, yo. Watch. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it the next issue. It's gonna be the next episode, boy. And I'm gonna just ad lib like, yup, yup.
But nah, no, jokes aside, though, thank you for tuning in.
Yo, rep, yo, Neg, just keep going, man. Keep going. Anyways, man, we're gonna step from here, but you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for
Neg,
tuning in. Yep, I
appreciate
appreciate your
you.
time, Star, for putting it together. You, Abe, and
Yeah.
everybody got the ball rolling, and yeah.
And if you ever hear this, oh, where you at? On Xbox. Where you at on Xbox? What's your gamer tag, everything like that?
Gamer tag is Lord Lord space Negatron. So space between the words. We don't have to use underscores or any of that silly shit on
Right.
Microsoft here.
And I'm
So
just
yeah.
Starcasm, Starcasm.
Right.
Yeah, man. And we'll see you next time, hopefully. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. All right.
This is the Sticks and Kicks podcast, and yo.
We gotta have like an outro sound effect. No, I'm just joking. I'm being stupid.
Yeah. like that, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? But anyways,
All right.
man, y'all
Yeah,
all
man.
good, man.
Peace and love. Peace, y'all.
Peace.